The sun was setting behind the hills, painting the sky in orange and gold. A young man named Ryan walked alone on the empty road, his backpack torn, shoes dusty, and eyes filled with both pain and determination. He had left his home months ago, chasing a dream that everyone said was impossible. His goal was simple: to become something more than the world expected from him. But life had other plans. He failed interviews, lost friends, ran out of money, and sometimes went hungry. Yet, every night, he whispered to himself, "I'm not done yet." Ryan had grown up in a small town where no one believed in dreams. People lived and died in the same routine. But Ryan wanted to break that cycle. He wanted to prove that dreams weren't made for special people. They were made for those who refused to quit. One rainy evening, Ryan sat under a bridge, completely soaked, staring at his last few coins. His phone buzzed. It was his mother. He didn't pick up. He couldn't. He didn't want her to hear the defeat in his voice. As he sat there, shivering, he saw a small boy across the street trying to sell handmade bracelets. The boy smiled at every passerby, but no one stopped. Still, he didn't give up. Ryan watched as the boy kept smiling, even when people ignored him. Something inside Ryan shifted. If that child could face rejection with a smile, why couldn't he? The next morning, Ryan woke up with a new fire inside him. He decided to stop feeling sorry for himself. He started taking small jobs, anything that helped him learn, anything that kept him moving. He studied at night in public libraries, slept on benches when he had to, and slowly started improving his skills. Every no he heard became a reason to try harder. Every failure became a lesson. Years passed. One day, he finally got a call from a company that had rejected him 3 times before. They wanted him to come for another interview. Ryan didn't have a fancy suit or polished shoes, but he had something better: a story of resilience. During the interview, when they asked why they should hire him, Ryan said, "Because I don't stop when things get hard. I learn, I adapt, and I rise." The room went silent. That day, he got the job. Ryan worked harder than anyone else there. He stayed late, helped others, and learned everything he could. Slowly, his ideas started changing the way the company worked. In a few years, he wasn't just an employee, he became a leader. People who once ignored him now asked for his advice, but Ryan never forgot. The days when he slept hungry, or the boy who sold bracelets in the rain. One afternoon, Ryan stood on a big stage as a guest speaker, sharing his journey with hundreds of young dreamers. He looked at their faces, some scared, some hopeful, and said, "The world won't hand you your dreams. You'll have to fight for them. You'll fall, you'll cry, and you'll think you're finished. But every time you rise again, you build the strength that will make you unstoppable." After the speech, a young girl came up to him, tears in her eyes, and said, "Your story gave me hope." Ryan smiled, realizing that his pain had turned into someone else's strength. That night, as he walked outside, he looked up at the stars and whispered the same words that once kept him going. "I'm not done yet." Because even though he had achieved success, he knew the journey never truly ends. Success isn't a destination. It's the courage to continue when the road gets dark. And somewhere in that truth lies the power that changes ordinary people into legends.